Alright, in this tutorial I'm going to take you through patient workflow in Maven Live and show you when the application is used to its full potential, what it can really offer and how it can streamline your patient visits. So first I'm going to go and create a new patient here by clicking New Patient from the dashboard. Enter in the first and last name, Jonathan Doe. I can choose the birth date, so let's say October 1971, October 11th. Here I can provide some more patient-specific data, so it's a male. The referring provider being Dr. Jones. Chief complaint is right shoulder pain, and save that away. And what this will do is bring me to the patient visit screen. As you can see, the date is today. However, I can change this date. Maybe I'm documenting a day late. Change the date there. The next step here is to create the assessment for this patient. So I'll click Start here. And what that'll do is bring me to this point and click assessment tree. So it's a shoulder patient. I'll click on the name to open the branch. It's a non-operative patient. Here I can enter some subjective history. So he fell out of a tree house while playing with his kids. And then I can go into the objective and start to fill out the assessment here. So we'll do ARAM here. Just make a note here with info limits. Manual muscle tests. So we can quickly go through this and easily fill out the assessment for this patient. Some special tests. Positive. So you can see how I can quickly be as generic or specific as possible when documenting your patient. Treatment here, we did some education on all of the following. The assessment here, clinical impression, long head of biceps, rupture, and then we can do some short and long-term goals. A patient will be able to reach overhead in 8 weeks and sleep without waking in 6. Long-term goals. Patient will be able to return to swimming in 8 to 12 weeks, let's say. And then the plan, I'll make a note, we'll see him weekly for the next few months, for example. Then I can save this visit away. And what this is going to bring me back to the patient visit screen with a summary of what I just recorded on the point and click assessment here. So the next thing to do is let's gather some exercises and print out a letter to the doctor. So first we'll do exercises. By clicking on this tab, what it's going to do is run that assessment through all the exercises in Maven Live and suggest exercises that match my patient. So when used properly, it'll come back with exactly the exercises you want to prescribe your patient. So maybe I'll do this, Codman's, and flexion, and bring those exercises over. So for this visit, now he has 4 exercises attached to his file. So the next thing to do, we can create a letter to the doctor. We'll click on the Letters tab, which brings me to this document editor, and because I have my paragraphs and documents set up in Maven Live under my account, I can apply a template to his patient information and click Doctor's Note. Now what it has done is brought in all the patient information that I entered when creating him, as well as his visit. Thank you for referring Jonathan Doe for physiotherapy for his right shoulder pain. He was evaluated on Sunday, May 23rd, and is presenting with clinical signs of long head of biceps rupture. So you can see, and then it brings in the goals. I can edit it here. We'll call you next week to follow up, for example. And then save this document to my document workspace. And finally, the last thing to do is go to the Print and Email tab. Here I can easily email the doctor's note to the doctor@mehavenlive.com, send that email off, and then I can also then print the exercises, render these to a PDF for my patient, and print it off and hand the exercises out to my patient at this visit. So you can see how easily you can document your patient visit using the point-and-click assessment form, have your exercises automatically suggested and brought right to you so you don't really have to search for them, and then generate specific letters based on your patient information and easily distribute those to both your patients and your referring providers. So I hope that helps when creating your patients and using Maven Live.